Our airways divide and subdivide into lots of tiny branches. And if you were to take all these branches and lay them out flat like train tracks, they would stretch to about 2,400 kilometers. That's not quite the width of India, which measures just over 2,900 kilometers from east to west. But it's close. Let's find out more about these airways next. Gaseous exchange in mammalian lungs. Humans breathe by inhaling air through the nostrils. This air, rich in oxygen, then enters the trachea. In the thoracic cavity, the trachea divides into two bronchi, the right and the left. Each enters the lung. In the lung, the bronchi further branches extensively to form the bronchial tree. The smallest bronchial branches resemble a bunch of grapes. The alveolus is the surface for the gaseous exchange. Walls of the alveoli are very thin, consisting of a thin layer of squamous epithelial cells, richly supplied with very thin-walled blood capillaries. The air, with a relatively high concentration of oxygen, enters into the lungs, while the blood coming into the lungs has a low concentration of oxygen. And as a result, a concentration gradient is created. Oxygen, therefore, diffuses along the concentration gradient from the alveoli to the blood. The blood coming to the lungs has a higher concentration of carbon dioxide than the air in the alveoli. So, carbon dioxide diffuses along the concentration gradient in the opposite direction, that is, from the blood to the alveoli. As the oxygenated blood leaves the lungs, more deoxygenated blood enters it to maintain this concentration gradient. Let's summarize. Humans breathe by inhaling air through the nostrils, from where it enters trachea, lungs, bronchi and alveoli. Alveolus is the surface for the gaseous exchange. Oxygen diffuses along the concentration gradient from the alveoli to the blood. Carbon dioxide diffuses along the concentration gradient in the opposite direction, that is, from the blood to the alveoli. When babies are born, their lungs aren't fully developed. They only possess 1/6 the number of alveoli found in an adult lung. New alveoli are continuously formed in children and even teenagers until eventually adult numbers are reached. Explore other videos to find out